was to be the big event, you know, literally on the back of the Invictus Games, that was going to put Meghan Markle back on the world stage. You would have thought it would have worked, of course. Why wouldn't it? But there's always more to do with the story surrounding whenever Harry and Meghan come out. This is because now they live in a celebrity world, as we've told you many times. There's no royal sort of, conforming. They can come up with what they want. As we told you the other day, Prince Harry is really at a loss. He doesn't have really that much to do. It's now all about promoting his wife, the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle. She's got a dream. Everything has now literally fallen into place. He's done all of his projects. There's the update with the book, but there's the ongoing thing with the press. But other than that, what else has he truly got? So now he can really focus on her. But as you know, they're both budding to become executives as part of Netflix. And their next move is going to be very strategic indeed. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. We're in Kensington Palace today. Hope you're well, as ever. And thank you so much for joining me and taking the time to subscribe and all that sort of stuff. If I can just very nicely, politely remind you to share and like things, and if you'd like to comment, I do enjoy reading them. I genuinely do see so many of those comments. I love it when somebody says, oh, my father worked on this show, or, I met that person. You think, wow, really? It is interesting. Everybody's got a story. We should share them. People say to me all the time, Neil, write a book. You write a book. Yes, you see, everybody has a book in them. There's interesting stories. Even if it doesn't, it doesn't have to be celebrity related. It can just be about your life, can't it? Everybody has a fascinating tale. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. This story, as I say, is really gaining a lot of traction now because, as you know, Meghan and Harry have still this deal with Netflix, clutching at straws, because even though The Heart of Invictus wasn't the great success that they had hoped it was going to be, they did at least think something was going to come out of that. Now, as we know, they're now trying to turn themselves into rom-com producers, Meet Me at the Lake, all of that sort of thing. The Netflix have bought them that book and they want to be executive producers. Executive producers normally mean that, you, particularly in the case of Harry and Meghan, you stamp your name on it. But at the recent event, which we saw alongside a real-life Hollywood star, Yellowstone, Paramount Plus star, in fact, Kevin Costner, fresh from that divorce, well, this is the real move that they're trying to get together. As ever, we're sharing it with you first and exclusive here on the show. You see, what they would like, and when I say they, Meghan's people, who of course she signed to, William Morris, well, Kevin's in the same team, right? So you've got Meghan and Kevin in the same team. Now, here's where it gets particularly interesting, because what they're looking to do is hopefully make him come on board to either be another executive producer or indeed, if possible, make an appearance in some sort of that particular film, their rom-com. Now, this truly would make it sell. Now, Kevin has a particular affinity to the British monarchy because, as you know, he's often stated for many times that he was trying to lure the late and beautiful Princess Diana into appearing in his new version of The Bodyguard, starring her. Apparently, they had serious conversations here at Kensington Palace all about it. Harry was very intrigued to meet Kevin Costner for that particular reason. What's interesting now, though, is all the jigsaw, if it falls into place, could actually make that particular project very successful. What they need is Kevin Costner and perhaps some of his funding to make sure it goes with a bang. Everybody's playing happy games right now, but will it still be happy games if Kevin goes back to Yellowstone or indeed politely declines to appear in a project produced by, quite frankly, two unknown television producers? It is, as ever, a developing, interesting story from the very heart of Kensington Palace. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.